Today is finally the day. Today is the day the cows go out. No, it's now. Just will check. Welcome back to Invercamey Weekly, episode 19. Today is finally the day. Today is the day the cows go out, so it's Tuesday and we're just waiting to let them out. So we'll get quite a good, I think you'll probably even get a reaction when I open the doors. You'll see how much noise they're going to make. Or do I just leave it open and just open it in the way?
Got a million emails that I haven't read. Got a brake pad squeaking that I gotta check, but I don't mind it. Cause I got her riding on that shotgun side with that take me till the sunrise look inside her eyes. Now we're flying. Yeah, we're flying. We got 10 miles of open road. Blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We're good to go. There's some baggage sitting in the trunk I see. In the rear view mirror looking back at me. No, I don't hide it. Cause she's dancing, singing out to every song. And she's always got all of the lyrics wrong, but she don't mind it. No, she's still shining. We got 10 miles of open road. Blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. I'm not looking for a shortcut, even when it gets rough. Lean on in and give me a kiss. We got 10 miles of open road. Blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We got 10 miles of open road. Blasting the radio. We got both windows down and no one around. Don't have to take it slow. We're good to go. So much that we don't know. Yeah, there's so much we can't control. But we got both windows down and wide open ground. Ain't gonna take it slow. We're good to go.
So that's all the cows out now. Exciting times. Absolutely amazing just to see them out grazing and dancing about for the very first time. You only get that once a year and it's so nice to see, especially when it's getting a little bit warmer and there's grass in the fields. So this is actually a field that they're actually going to be in for a day, maybe two tops. Just the first field to get them out and then they'll be going into the first proper field, which will be strip grazed. So basically we have a fence that we move every day to give them fresh grass every day. So we unfortunately had to fence it with all the trees coming down in that. There was roots that ripped up a lot of fences and stuff like that. So that's why they're in this field today. There's plenty of grass for them today, to be honest. But hopefully they'll be in the proper field the next day or two. And then we can show you me strip grazing them, setting up the fence. Oh, plane. But yeah, this is probably the highlight of the year for most dairy farmers that put their cows out to the grass anyway.
We're good to go. So much that we don't know. Yeah, there's so much we can't control. to go.
Yeah, chuffed to have them out, but they're not out yet, they're just out during the day. They're not out during the night, so they'll be out in about probably by the end of the week. They'll come in at night for the first few nights, and then after that they'll be out all day and all night. So as I say, it's just amazing to see them out finally. Hope you enjoyed the footage. The drone was a little bit temperamental. It's really windy. It was wanting to go into those trees there, but managed to get it down safely, so hopefully got some decent footage. Come on, girls! Milking time. Come on! Come on, girls. So that's a cow in, that's the cows in their first field. So you can see what they've grazed so far. This is actually their second day that's in this field. So we've tidied it up quite well. We actually gave them too much the first day grass-wise, I think, so we cut them back a little bit today, and you can see the vast difference in what's eating here and what is for tomorrow. So as I said to you before, it's just like a strip grazing system we work, so the fence just gets moved X amount of posts every day to give them a fresh bite of grass. So that's basically how we feed them all summer. Basically just move the fence all the way up. Once we're out of this field, we'll go into the field next door, which sheep are still in. But we try and work, like say, roughly about a 20-day cycle. So they'll be up this field for 20 days, then they'll be in the next field for 20 days, and that'll give this field time to recover. And then they'll be back into this field, and so on. So they probably go up each field 2 or 3, well, probably at least 3 times a year. And then once the silage is off, the first cut silage is off that field across there, even further across there, we'll have them in there as well. So we'll have a third field once the grass starts to slow down. So that's the way it works anyway. So I'll just get these in now and get them milked. Welcome back, it's Saturday morning and I'm away to do the electric fence. So Braveheart's still out here relaxing. The cows are still actually in at night, so they're not out just now. So they've just got a bit of feed just now. I've just put into them just now. I've just finished the milking and fed them. So I'm literally just away to move the fence. So as I said before, there's a fair difference between the grazed. We're probably actually, it's always hard to tell when you're going diagonal. Normally when the fence is straight from post to post, it's a lot easier to kind of gauge how much you're giving them each day. But just now when we're cutting across the field, it's too much to cut across, right across, straight across, because we have to obviously have the fence above the water trough, which is there, and then there's another one pretty much directly across from there. So we have to go diagonally, unfortunately, which means that we have to do it in 3 or 4 stages. I think this is the 4th move. So hopefully give them a little bit more today, because I think we've cut them back just a little bit too much because they've ate it really well, which is not a bad thing. But first things first, I better double check the fencer's off, not get a shock. No, it's now off. Just as well checked. So this is just basically the electric fencer here. It just sends a pulse through the wire, so if the cows do touch it, they get a little shock. Nothing too major, but it's just enough to deter them from going through there. So what we like to do is just give them fresh grass every day. So you can see the difference between that and that. So there is a bit more growth down here in the hollow at the bottom of the field because it's sheltered. So the grass maybe isn't quite as good up there. But as I say, we aim to kind of, as I said yesterday when I took the cows in, so we aim to kind of rotate the fields around about 20 days every time. So once they're out of this one, they'll be into that one, and so on. So I'll go and get the pegs out and get it moved. Standard Braveheart. Can't wait for the fresh grass. Stepping over the wire. Might have to chase him back when I get back, but it's pretty tricky actually trying to man 2 cameras in the drone. Right, let's see if we can get these pegs in. I'll just touch on all the trees lying in the middle of the field. This is the worst part of the field. The fence was actually about 10-15 foot in the air because all the roots got pulled out and lifted the posts out. So Dad and Andrew made a really good job of tidying that up along there. And then there's another bit just over at the gate, which is not quite as bad, but I did show in a previous video the trees lying basically on the gate. So obviously we had to tidy that up. That was another reason why they went in that other field first. Had to get it tidied up before we could get them into this field, so just need to get rid of that trees now. Get them chopped up for firewood, but who knows how long they'll lie there for. But now that's tidied it up a little bit anyway. The fences are looking really well and we'll get the cows in now. That's Dad just putting the final fertiliser on the barley. This is the last field to get, so it's just a matter of just driving up and down these tram lines. Seems to appear better on the GoPro than it does in the aerial footage with the drone. But that's the last of the fertiliser to go on this year anyway into the barley, so just a matter of just watching it grow. Hopefully get some plenty of heat and the right amount of moisture as well, and hopefully it grows well. Hopefully get some more cattle out next week. We can feature on the video. There is some other young stock, but I didn't get a chance to video it. Just wanted to get them out. So I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.
You got me wondering if the rush is worth the waiting, as I'm counting every hour that it's taken. Do you wanna heal me just so you can break me? Maybe I don't even wanna know. You came into my life like a boomerang, held you for a while, now you're gone again. I love you even more every time you land, so I forget the way it feels after you're gone. The first time that I held you for a second, you cut me just enough to feel the edges, but I still feel like we could make it if you let us. And I don't wanna let you hit the ground.